What's going on, guys? Wanitas back with another Minecraft video. It's been a little while, but I'm finally back once again, and today I'm gonna be trying to get the eternal steak. Yes, so last episode I got 3 new accessories from the artifacts mod, and initially I was trying to get the everlasting beef, but well, obviously you don't get it from the mines, you get it from cows, which makes a lot of sense. And so last episode I ended up building a cow farm right over here, and currently I am breeding these cows and trying to get a lot of them, and then I will try to hopefully get it. Also, last episode, if you remember, we built this beautiful bridge. It did take me a while, but it ended up looking very nice. I ended up using these stone tiles from the supplementaries mod, which ended up being very cool. So talking about mods, this kind of started out as a mostly vanilla playthrough, but wait up, we got some trouble. What are you doing here all alone? What, he was just alone here? Okay, I mean, that's another ominous bottle with Bad Omen 5. Wait, do they all give Bad Omen 5? No, this one is only Bad Omen, just 1. Alright. That was... Oh my god, what is happening? Why are they just spawning here? Where did he even come from? Excuse... Oh. I see. That is an interesting spawn place. Dude, I am not hitting my shots. Okay. Look at the way he aims. He like closes one eye. That looks cool. Anyway, as I was saying before I was interrupted, I decided that I should start adding extra mods to the game to make it a bit more fun, because well, just playing regular vanilla and building stuff, expanding my world is cool, but I do need some extra stuff to distract myself, so that's why I ended up adding a few extra mods. And so this everlasting beef would be very useful to me, since I'm, as you can see, currently eating carrots. Now also today I decided to add some extra other mods like Traveler's Backpack. You may have heard of it. It is a mod that I also quite usually play with, even if I'm playing just like a mostly vanilla playthrough. It is very fun to have and very useful, because well, if you have a cluttered and full inventory, it's very good to have some extra space. So let's see, what do we need to make it? Need some leather, string, chest, a sleeping bag, which is just some wool, should be pretty easy, and these backpack tanks. Alright, let's craft it all. Right, I've got all of the materials, so let's make it. As you can see, it gives decent amount of extra slots. You can also fill these tanks with water, so if I put it here, boom. Now while I was making, well, at least trying to make this sleeping bag, I accidentally made white wool slabs, which leads me to the next mod that I added, being slabby. Saw it on TikTok a couple days ago, and it pretty much just adds slab variants to like every single block in the game, as well as vertical slabs, which is very cool to have, because for building this is just, oh, what the hell. Alright, well, it may have some bugs, it seems, but for building it is a very useful mod in my opinion. Now, since we were on the topic of building, last episode I was talking about how I will start building stuff here, because this already looks great and now it's time to expand. So the first thing that I want to build, at least I said that I want to build, is some sort of storage house. So that is the second goal of this episode. The first one being getting the everlasting beef. So I cleared some of the grass out, and I'm gonna have to do some terraforming and stuff, but I feel like it's time to just get to work. Well, guys, after a solid hour of work, I think it's complete. Here it is, my storage shack. You can come inside, you can see this beautiful ceiling. I got a bunch of furnaces, lots and lots of chests. This is just so much storage that I will not be able to fill this up for a long time, which is just exactly what I needed. Now with this I got inspiration. I just looked up storage room on Google, Minecraft storage room, and yeah, this is pretty much what I came up with. I feel like it looks great. Perhaps maybe it could use some details here and there, but overall I think it turned out great. It's just a storage shack, a storage room, storage house, whatever you want to call it. Matches with my house style. Now, I mean, I did use a bunch of different blocks for these walls, which look great. So it is a bit different from my house, which is kind of basic in comparison with just stone bricks, but that's fine. Now I feel like the next thing that I would like to do is build a path going from here, and I will have to make it go through here because I'm gonna have to make more buildings, obviously. But I feel like this has turned out great and it's exactly what I needed. Now you may notice something going on here, something fishy, and well, it's copper. While I was grinding for materials, I used my pickaxe heater, which automatically smelts mined ores, and grabbed a bunch of copper, and I placed it all down to oxidize it, because I feel like it's a block that I never have used to build something cool. It looks very cool, like the color that it has is just beautiful. So I feel like I definitely have to think of something to build in the future. Perhaps one of these houses could feature this copper vibe. Like, it's just a very cool block and I really like it, but I've never used it to actually build anything. So now let's move over all of my stuff into this storage room and let's sort everything out. Well, guys, as you can see, all of the chests in my house are now empty, so I can, well, that's awkward. I can get rid of them now, and I'll have to think of ways to decorate this, I guess, because to be fair, I will not be using this anymore as like a full-on base. I'll just have this for my bed and just as a cool decorated nice little house, you know. That was a lot of words to describe it, but yeah. So in here, as you can see, I have a lot of chests left over, but I made some additions, which is signs, so I can pretty much remember where most of the stuff is. So over here we just have only blocks, and I have sorted them into different categories, and over here we have stuff like seeds and plants, then mob drops, other mob drops, just stuff that I couldn't really put into a single category, food, weapons, armor, enchanted books, random stuff like this as well, and then my valuables. As you can see, I don't have a lot of iron. I have much more diamonds than iron, to be honest, which is kind of insane if you think about it, but that doesn't really matter right now. Also, as you can see, the field of wheat is pretty much fully grown, and it just looks beautiful. This golden field, just, oh my god, I need to run through it once. Wow, that was nice. Really have that Vinland vibe. Carrots are also like fully grown, but to be fair, I am not planning on harvesting them and planting the whole field out right now. As you can see, I have been working on these cows. I've been coming here to give them some food. I don't think I have enough just yet, and before I go on and kill all them, I feel like I should first get looting free. I still am not sure whether it affects my chances of getting the everlasting beef, but I feel like it's better to have it, and maybe I will get lucky enough to get it. As you can tell, this is already very chaotic. I can barely get out of there. So, while I'm waiting for the cows to grow and to multiply, let's talk about some stuff. Now, I was thinking that I could perhaps do a bit of streaming. I know I'm not very popular just yet, but I feel like I would enjoy maybe doing a stream here and there. I don't know exactly where I would stream yet. Probably just on Twitch. That would be easiest, I think. So let me know in the comments if you would be interested in watching a Minecraft stream. You know, you would hear a whole lot of yapping that I usually cut out of my normal videos because I just like to put in the stuff that's interesting and not me talking about random nonsense. But on a stream that would be all included. So let me know in the comments if you would be interested in some streams. I sure would have some bro, I keep going back into this house to put stuff away. Gonna take some getting used to, but as I said, I would enjoy doing some streaming. I feel like it's pretty fun, and just let me know if you would watch it. Now, as I've already shown, I made this traveler's backpack. Inside of it I have 2 of my accessories, a hoe, some fire resistance potions. You never know when you can fall into some lava, you know. The nature's compass. Also put a lot of water in here so that whenever I need it I can just grab it from my backpack. Now, there are a lot of different backpacks and they're not just cosmetic. Some of them have different effects, so I feel like we can go over them together. Now, these material ones just give extra armor, you know. Now, the emerald one gives +1 luck, which may mean that I could get that everlasting beef easier, and it's very easy to craft. Whoa, the blaze one is very cool. Immunity to fall damage. That is like amazing, and it's pretty easy to craft. Like, it wouldn't even need feather falling. The bat traveler's backpack is also pretty cool. Night vision at all times. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Alright, well, other than that, they're not very crazy. The blaze backpack is quite surprising. Now, I do need some more blaze rods. Placeable. Ooh. Oh my god. It kind of glows. Looks like an end rod kind of. That's cool, that's cool. I feel like it would be fun to try and make this blaze backpack because, I mean, I need to do something to kill the time while the cows are growing and resetting their breeding cooldowns. Now, the mod that shows you stuff at the top here, it's called Jade, and when breeding animals, it also shows how long it will take for them to reset the breeding cooldown, which is also very useful. Also shows how long it will take for the baby animals to grow up and baby villagers to grow up. So all around, it's a very cool mod. Well, that is just a crazy amount of cows. I feel like I should try to expand this a little bit because it is getting a bit out of hand. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. All right, there we go. They have much more space now. When I look away, my frame rates are about 120, somewhere in between 100 and 120. When I look here, it goes down to 50. Damn. So it's already pretty laggy, but not laggy enough for me to get rid of them just yet. Alright, well, here I am in the nether. Let's try to find the fortress that I was at. I have 15 fireworks, so I hope that will be enough to find it. I'll see you guys when I do. Ooh, I'm pretty sure I see it. Well, this is a pretty awkward spot, but I have found the fortress. I'm not sure if this is the same one, but I caught a glimpse of it. So let's try to find a spawner now. Ooh, right away. Now let's just get a few blaze rods. I mean, I don't need too many, but I feel like I should get some extra ones for if I need them in the future. Maybe I want to brew some potions. Okay, and with that, I have 11. Now, what I am missing is a lava bucket. Forgot to grab some lava in the nether. Alright, well, I have everything I need now. So let's go ahead and craft it. Let's take off the backpack. Oh, there it is. And boom. Now, I mean, it says that it gives you immunity to fall damage, so I feel like it's only right to test it out. Alright, well, I'm gonna take off my elytra and take the leap of faith. Bruh. Bro, that was water. Well, I did take 0 damage either way because I do have the aqua dashers, so without this backpack I can demonstrate. Without the backpack I would still take water on damage on water, not water on damage. So it seems that it does work, which is very cool. Now I am level 32, so I might try to get a looting free sword since I can just enchant it. I'm gonna go craft another diamond sword since I do have the diamonds to spare. I'm also gonna grab some books just in case I get the enchantment on the book. Looting 2. I mean, I just have to take it, right? Well, I have found the looting 3 on level 30, which I guess I'll just wait for. I am running low on weed though, because this is the absolute last of the weed that I have. And it seems that it may be time for me to harvest this field, which I'm not too stoked about because harvesting it is one thing, but replanting it takes like 20 minutes, which you know, which is why I'm not too stoked, you could say. I'm not too excited about that, but the cow army must grow. Well, now since all I can do is wait and breed cows, I guess I might as well harvest this and replant it. So time to get to work, I guess. Dude, this is insane. What the hell is going on here? If I hold a piece of wheat in this corner, after a few seconds there will be so many cows in this spot that they will just start dying because of entity cramming. Look, wait a second. Look, I don't want them to die actually, but like, I'm scared of going in here myself because I feel like I might die. Please get me out. Get me out. Oh my God, I can barely move. Like, I'm getting pushed back so much. I legit saw a cow die. Like, what is this, astral world? What are we doing here? So this little part I am voicing over while I am editing. So as you can see, I'm buying Mending and Unbreaking free books, and then I enchanted my sword with looting free because I had reached level 30 already. And then I combined the books and put them on the sword. So let's put the sword together with my one that I was using to make this bad boy. Now as you can see, I have the emerald backpack in my inventory, which gives 1+ luck when I'm wearing it. I forgot to show how I made it, but it was a pretty easy recipe. Then I saw this superstitious hat, which applies an extra level of looting on killed things. I then went into the mines for like half an hour and didn't find a single accessory, so all I came back with was these diamonds that I'm showing you, you know, destroying all of them. I got in total 44, as you can see. I then made all of my diamonds that I had into blocks and decided to see if I could make a little throne out of it. And, you know, had a little ego trip, had to sit on it, as you can see. So If you notice, I was playing without shaders because the game was crashing because of the cows. There were too many cows at this point, so I decided to head over to kill them, but the game was crashing because of the shaders, so I disabled them and then I got ready to do the deed. So I'm gonna redirect you to the me of the past who was recording the video. Well, this is chaotic. I don't know exactly how the entity thing works in the F3 thing, but if you look at the top left, when I'm looking this way, the E says 26, and when I look this way, it says over 400. So I don't know if that means there are 400 cows here, but I mean, I got the emerald backpack as I showed you. Hopefully I crafted it, and looting free sword, so I guess all that's left to do is just to go wild, I guess. Now what I'm gonna do is use this kind of strat. I'm gonna put wheat in this hand and start killing. Oh my god. Now to be fair, even if I don't get the everlasting beef from this, I'm gonna have so much food that I might not even need to go for it after. But it would be cool to get it. Wait! 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 Is that it? I see it! 2 of them! What? Oh no, no, no! Okay, okay, we've avoided a catastrophe. Dude, I got 2? What? What? I thought that I might not even get a single one from all of these. Dude, there's Nah, what is this? I thought it was rare. Maybe I understood the chances wrong. You know what? I'm just gonna kill all of them and I'll see how many I can get. Well, this was a slaughter, to be honest. But, I mean, look at the amount of beef I got. And, dude, I got multiple of those everlasting beefs. Well, now this looks very empty and very, very weird, to be honest. But in total, I got like 20 stacks of raw beef and 4 everlasting beefs, which is, well, much more than I expected. I honestly was kind of expecting to not get any at all, which would have been sad, but actually I'm happy that I got it. So yeah, I'm not complaining at all. And now, since all the cows are gone, I can turn shaders back on, because earlier, the moment I went close to the cows, the game just crashed. So that was a sign that I should start removing them, you could say. Now I have so much leather and beef. Like, all of this leather, I have no idea what I could even do with all of it. Like, maybe there are some uses in some sort of mod. What can I make from it? Bellows. Well, not much, to be fair. So let's cook this everlasting beef. The rest I'll just put in here, I guess. Boom. There we go. Infinite food. That is very useful. Well, I'd say that was a pretty eventful episode. I did what I was planning to do. I built this very cool storage shack. I'm quite proud of it. I feel like my building skills are getting better every time I build something, because, well, I'm not the best builder. I may have said that already, but I feel like I'm becoming quite a good builder now. And I got the everlasting beef. Next episode, gonna have to make some more progress on this area and perhaps do some more fun stuff with the mods. Maybe get a few new different artifacts, you know. There are multiple ones that I think would be cool to get that have cool effects. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, Make sure to subscribe if you're new, like if you like the video, comment any suggestions that you might have for me, go follow me on TikTok, that would be very cool, and goodbye.